And it's gotten to be a little aggravating because I've been screaming this from the rooftops, and I've just seen it happen clear as day, clear as day. The dark summoning event came. At the time when dark summoning came, okay, and leading up to that, the ecosystem was dying. Part of the reason why I started the channel in the first place is I noticed all of the streamers weren't streaming anymore. Like nobody was streaming DeFi Kingdoms anymore. So I started the channel, okay, coming to bat for the team. And I was and then at the time, the Stone Carver was new. The Stone Carver was brand new, okay? And I even remember watching Ogre and Climb Crypto, and he didn't even know about the Stone Carver yet. Like he didn't know anything about it. And I remember being like, how do you not know about the Stone Carver? And then, you know, shortly after that is when I started the channel, even Climb, you know, stopped covering DeFi Kingdoms. Everybody was bearish. Okay. And so, but as a little bit of time started going, oh, the Stone Carver started taking traction. People started finding out about it. And I started talking about it all the time. It's always a no-brainer to use a stone. Stats are what matter on heroes. You always want to use a stone. The price for a stone, compare the price of a stone compared to the price of like a greater crystal. Greater crystals were crazy. They were so expensive. Where stones were nothing. You get 4 guaranteed stat points. And plus you're going to get an extra, what? 8 more stat points over the course of that leveling or whatever it is. No, it's 15 plus 5. Or 4? 15 plus 4. Gosh dang, my brain isn't working. Okay. So anyways, no brainer to use those stones. And I was pushing it. And then everybody started using stones. Now there are still people not using stones. We'd get in little debates back then. But back then, predominantly, most people started using stones every time they summoned. Well, what happened? The Dark Summoner came and we realized, oh, shit. I mean, I did. I had 800 heroes. I was ready to throw into that pit, baby. But here's the problem. I had invested stones and crystals in every single level up of all those heroes. Okay. And so what did I start doing? What did everybody else in the ecosystem except About Life Podcast is about the only one, and maybe Mythic Squad a little bit. Maybe Mythic Squad, definitely About Life Podcast. Okay. And maybe guys like Skiller, a few guys in there. But I'm pretty sure even guys like Skiller have stopped using so many stones. We stopped using stones. I stopped using stones, even though it was in my 10 commandments. Everywhere I hear, everyone, everywhere, stopped using stones. Pay attention. All you had to do was pay attention. Everyone stopped using stones. Okay, then what happened? What happened? A whole lot of people, there still isn't a whole lot of people doing a ton of dark summoning because it's like, ooh, we're not sure. So then we're not sure if we should use the stone. We're not sure if we should dark summon. So only the degens are really consistently dark summoning, and the degens who are the people who are carefully trying to craft those mega PvP heroes. And I think that's going to be important for all of us. And we all think that. We all know that the dark summoner is probably important for all of us. So what do we all start doing? We stopped using stones. Hello? If this isn't just clear as day obvious to you, you haven't been paying attention. Period. I've been following every stream, every streamer. I've been in and out of this ecosystem every day for months. I followed this. It's not even debatable. It's a fact. And guess what started happening? People didn't even care about when the Stone Carver was coming or going. It used to be a big thing that all the YouTube streamers, we would talk about it every time. Stone Carver's coming. Stone Carver's going. We had Bogside Chat's intern. He created a bot that tweeted out when it was gone and when it was coming back. We all used to care. Now nobody cares because hardly anybody is using stones anymore. Fact. Facts. It's not a debate. It's no questions asked. And there's still not a ton of people dark summoning either. There's an awesome amount of dark summoning happening, but the dark summoning, we would have gone ape into that pit if we would have been incentivized to use our heroes that we had just invested all that money into. But even the team themselves said dark summoning isn't created for heroes you've invested a bunch of money into. Okay. So then I was stuck with 800 heroes. I was ready to throw into the pit. And guess what? Not just me, guys like Christian Peter and tons of people, they're just not doing tons of dark summoning. Facts. Done. And they're not using stones very often. Facts. It's just a fact. Like, hello, it's so obvious to me. So it's like you're just denying reality. And so what's happened? We've seen gold just absolutely gold was already down 99% at that time. But gold was still at a halfway decent price. Gold is probably down. I wonder how much gold is down since the Dark Summoner came out. Let's look at these stats. That's why I love having an iOS code or somebody in my back pocket. It's facts. I mean, there's no question about it. Gold is down. If I had to guess, it's probably like 95% more down. And back then it was just obliterated. Okay. And so, I mean, that's not sustainable. That's all we're saying. So we're solely waiting on more developments to come out. Well, or you could just like incentivize us to like throw these stoned and crystalled heroes in, right? It's on the NFT. It's a no-brainer solution. Then we'd have well over 100,000 heroes, 200,000 heroes get thrown into that pit. We'd all do it if it was worth it. If you incentivize us, if you incentivize me to throw this great pair that I have, that's a mythic paired with a legendary. Okay, but why on God's green earth would I ever do that when you know you're probably just going to get rugged? You throw, if you want to throw mythic in there, you pair it with another mythic to guarantee you're getting another mythic. Otherwise, the chances are, okay, or if you want to throw a legendary in, you don't throw them in with the mythic, you throw them in with another legendary. That way, you're guaranteed another legendary. If you pair with a mythic with a legendary, you have pretty much the same chances. You're just going to get a legendary. Well, incentivize me to do differently, and maybe we will. This shouldn't even be a discussion. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this. I've been saying this. I was all over Hubert. Like, we want tons of dark summoning, right? Isn't that the goal? What don't we want to? I initially thought we'd end up throwing like 200,000 heroes into that pit. That's what I thought would happen. Boom. Because I knew like everyone was buying those Gen 1 10 out of 10s. We had them all ready to go to throw them in the pit. And then it was like, ooh, wait. It's a tool to be used sometimes that's good and it's important. Like, we're going to kind of need it. But hey, if you've been being a good DFK boy using stones and crystals this whole time, you're just screwed. That's the message I got. And so if you want to come on here and let's debate it all day long. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'll debate it all day long with anybody. Yes, Hourglass gang. We got people in the house. I love it. I'm done. Guys, Crypto Grady out. I love it. I love you guys. Let's go. Man, yeah, DeFi Kingdoms doesn't make me any more bearish on DeFi Kingdoms, by the way, because as far as even on the items, because we'll still have other utility for the items, but it's just the facts. People aren't wanting the stone because why use a stone when you're going to probably end up just throwing that hero in a pit, or he's just a jobber anyways. One of the two, forget the stone. Baby, effects. I love it. I love it. I guess Brown Gent's going live, baby. Has it gone yet? I love the Wait fam. We got Jet, by the way. Wait fam, Hourglass gang in the house. We got Jet flying. He's flying all over the place. He's making magic happen left, right, and center. I am so pumped for next Crypto Gym TV show, baby. Let's go. The Wait token, up, down, up, down, up, down. Guess what I'm doing? I bought up some weight a long time ago, and I'm just holding that. And do I really even care if it goes up or down? If it goes way down, maybe I'll even buy up some more, and I have. Not much, like a couple $100 maybe. Yes, incentive although the chart from iOS code shows slightly different, I can see your points. So the chart from iOS code was obvious. The all-time high of stone usage was right when dark summoning started. And ever since, it's been a steady downtrend of stone utility. Like, to me, that was obvious. Am I wrong? Why did that narrative change? If incentivizations come, and again, it's down from 50% of all summons stones were used to now something he said around 25% of all summons stones are used. Okay, that's a 50% drop of stone utility. Okay, and then, right, if we're incentivized to have a stone to throw into the pit so we can throw the hero in the pit and get maybe slightly better rarity or get tiers like discount or whatever, something, okay, then we're going to be more liberal in using the stones, right? Just makes sense.